So what's the story? So basically, Chelsea Handler was talking to Jimmy Fallon, and that's a conversation you got to hear. And I mean, who could miss that? Jimmy Fallon and Chelsea Handler. And she basically was like, I had to remind 50 Cent he's black in terms of like who he should vote for. Because 50, excuse me, tweeted out the thing like 62% tax in New York. I'm not going with that shit.
Yeah.
So Chelsea goes, I got to remind him that he's black. Now, Chelsea as a comic, because she used to be a stand-up, that's a joke.
Yeah.
But because she's woke Chelsea now, and she's policing what people can or can't say or can or can't do, and she's not giving comedic license to other people, she is victim of the same scrutiny that she's giving those other people. Okay. I think that's what's going on here. If she was funny, I'm a drunk girl, I fuck whoever I want, I'm wild girl back in the day and said that, do you think she gets a single bit of pushback?
Yeah, but nobody cares. It's like that pushback that nobody cares about. People are tweeting.
It's not a national story.
Yeah, everybody's like, shut up.
It's almost like, oh, you don't understand Chelsea. Like she just says wild shit, blah,
and
blah,
that's
blah.
funny. I haven't paid any attention to her since she hasn't had a show on E or whatever.
Yes.
So I still thought she was that person.
So you looked at it and you were like, yeah, that's her. That's just what she does. She's like a wild
so
drunk
that's
bitch.
why it's like the
that's
story was
on.
like, nothing.
And because she even follows up trying to say some shit like, and I would fuck him. She didn't say it, but she's like, I would do whatever it takes to get him to vote for Biden. Yeah. She's willing to fuck him.
Yeah.
They did fuck.
They already fucked.
Yeah. But like as a joke, right? And it's like, okay, yeah, that's what you're going for, some funny. It's not the best joke in the world, but it's not bad. It's fun. It's like, yeah, you're having fun. The pushback on this was crazy, which really shows how much people resent Chelsea for like going woke. And
why is it?
What?
Never mind. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
What?
No, go ahead.
What was your question?
I want to finish your statement.
I guess that's what I think the reaction is like people are so pissed off when woke people start to make jokes. And I get that also because it's like, hold up, you're going to attack the people I like when they make jokes, and then you're going to think you're going to make the same jokes whenever you want? That's not going to happen.
Yeah.
And I do appreciate that. On some level, I understand where that comes from. You're like, don't be Mrs. Joke about race all of a sudden and then be woke as fuck. Didn't she do that show on Netflix? What was it called? Like,
which one?
Where she learns not to be racist or some shit. She did like a series.
Oh, really?
Chelsea learns or something. I think she like went to India.
She did do something like, it was Chelsea that did that?
Yeah. She did. I mean, it's crazy to see her fall off once she went woke. Like that term, once you go woke, you go broke. Like Al just stopped listening to her once you stopped making fun of like short Mexicans. Remember when she had that guy Chewy? Was it Chewy on the show?
Yeah.
That was hilarious. He died? Yo, he must have written for her or some shit, bro. Like he took all her funny, bro. To the grave, dog. Yeah. Bring back Chewy. That's what she needs. That's why she don't want the wall. That's why she hates Trump. She looking for a new Chewy.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Chewy could have probably fit underneath the wall.
Underneath, but he not climbing that shit.
No.
Oh my God. Now we understand it.
Why are you saying that she's woke though? Like she's never.
I thought back in the day she was absolutely hilarious.
She was.
I mean that sincerely. Like I thought as an interviewer she was excellent.
I didn't really watch, to be honest with you.
I would watch.
I did. I think she was funny.
She was funny, dude.
No,
I thought she was
funny.
Why do you think she's not the same anymore though?
It seems to me, I haven't really been following her that much, but it seems the public sentiment around Chelsea is like, shut the fuck up. You're like some woke girl that like switched up. And
yeah, and her like most recent tweet, she's just on Twitter like, this is what Trump's doing in a pandemic. Vote him out to save humanity.
I just
like,
don't know what they think they're doing. Like, why do actors keep tweeting about politics? Clearly, it doesn't work. Nobody cares what you have to say. Trump won 4 years ago. And now you're tweeting more? Like, it helps?
Yeah.
I think there is a certain politics you have to exist in Hollywood. We're like detached from that, right? Because we don't realize that there might literally have like an in crowd in Hollywood, and they might really believe that like they could dictate the pace of the cultural conversation by the movies and TV shows that they make. They might like overvalue their importance a little bit, and so they're like, oh, you don't have the right politics, you're not going to be involved in these conversations.
Maybe that's why once you go woke, you go broke when it happens. Not that it always does, but when it happens, it's like, yo, we see through this. Like, stop trying to push this shit on me. Can I just watch a fucking movie, please?
Son.
Can I just be entertained without you pushing this on me? Fuck this movie. I'm not watching it.
Also, we don't like being lied to, bro.
Bro,
if we feel like someone's lying to us, we feel a way about it. And I think this is why people reacted poorly a lot of times to when actors would come out as gay after they were famous. It's not like, I hate gay people. It's like, oh, I thought I knew you.
Yeah.
And now you're not the person I thought so I don't even know who you are. Like, I can't say I love you. Like, I don't know you. I think, don't get me wrong, there was tons of homophobia and people probably using whatever. But I think there was a certain part that was like, oh, dude, like, whoa. Like, when you find out Ross ain't Ross.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When you find out, like, your favorite character isn't who they actually are.
When you find out your favorite actor is an asshole, you're like, oh, you're not the guy that I thought you were. Not that being gay is negative or whatever, but it's like, oh, I thought you were this whole time. I thought I knew you. Turns out I don't know you at all.
Ellen.
Right? Why do you say Ellen?
The biggest pushback in the world is about Ellen is because everybody really thought, wow, you're like this sweet person that you make me feel good. You make me feel happy. I'm glad that you're trying to be nice to people. And then you find out you're just a bitch. Everybody I know who's had interaction with Ellen that went bad was like really bothered by it.
Yeah.
And I think it's expectation and reality.
Yeah.
The expectation was so like high for Ellen. And she was just kind of bitchy.
Yeah.
I wanted to work at the Ellen show.
You used to work there?
No, I wanted to.
You want to?
Because it looked like a
Before.
Because it looked like a fun, cool. You surprising people out of nowhere.
But what if... I still don't know the whole thing with this whole Ellen thing. Because what if it's sensitive people that don't like to be scared? Because that's what it seems like. She likes to scare a lot of people.
That's what the whole thing is. No. Taylor, she's not mean to the guests. She's mean to like
source is different.
Yeah. Like that's
you get different news.
So.
Yo, what Taylor's referring to, anybody's listening, is you know how like Ellen scares people on the show?
Yeah.
So she thought all this drama about Ellen was
She
from
scared
some
people
of them.
that work there too.
Yeah, but she thinks this whole drama is that people from the show is like, I don't like being scared, you know. Like,
Jumping out of nowhere. I don't get a warning.
It's a horrible work environment.
That's really...
I carry coffee sometimes.
Yo, White Taylor is crazy, bro. Like,
What's crazier, a white Taylor or period Taylor? White Taylor or red Taylor? What's crazier?
Red Taylor, you do not want to fuck. Red Taylor is on
That's
another
like
level.
that's like the red wedding right there.
That's
son.
red wedding, yo.
That's red.
It's
wedding.
a massacre. When Red Taylor's around, it's a massacre.
That's
It's
like
a
the bottle of
problem.
Malbec that went in Al's foot.
Yes.
That red, yo.
That's
that violent red.
dangerous.
I don't know. Any other thoughts about this whole Chelsea shit?
Nah,
Because it seemed to be such a big story. Why do you think?
I don't know. I think it was just good fodder for people. That was like this liberal white woman telling black people what they had to do.
I think white people are having their comeuppance. I think they're getting their punishment for skating by on their privilege and just throwing y'all under the bus.
on the heels of Bill Burr calling white chicks out.
I think that was the beginning of, the beginning. This is the tipping point. Now you're going to start to see it.
Yeah, Chelsea goes on late night and is like, black guys, she goes, I got to remind him he's black. As if like,
ain't that some white girl shit to do? Poor Al can't even have sex with a white one without her reminding him all the time.
Shit.
You know what's funny is when people watch clips of this and they see you in full whiteface, and you guys in whiteface, and they have no clue why we're and we're just talking about random shit like Kanye's not really worth $3 billion, but no context whatsoever to what's going on.
You look smarter though.
Well, thanks, guys.
About time.